If you like this video, thumbs it up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye! Hey everyone! Now that we're moving into the cooler months, I thought that I'd share with you some vital tips that has definitely helped me throughout my hair journey to prevent breakage, maintain moisture, and retain length. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's free and it only takes a second. Just as how our skin gets ashy, our scalps can get ashy too. Now that the air is dry, a lot of us are going to experience dandruff or flakes and an itchy scalp. This is the perfect time to break out your favorite moisturizing shampoo or your favorite co-wash and give your scalp some TLC. I like to use my scalp massager to remove dandruff while stimulating blood circulation, and using this also promotes hair growth. And I know a lot of you have seen this on my channel a million times, and that's because I just hate using my nails. It's not a good idea at all to use your fingernails to clean your scalp, tears, scars, and you can also increase your chances of having dandruff. I like using this because the bristles are smooth, it's waterproof, it's easy to use, and I've had this little guy for 6 months and I've had no issues. But talking about scalps brings me to my next tip, which is to oil your scalp. My favorite oil to use on my scalp is Jamaican black castor oil. This little guy is so easy to just distribute the oil with. Like, I take drops of oil and I put it on my scalp, and once I have it on my scalp, I use this and I work it all through my scalp, and it's just the most amazing feeling ever. This is an essential tool to my wash day routine, as a lot of you guys know, which is why I want to share with you my 50% off coupon code, and you will also find it in the description down below. If you're experiencing breakage, split ends, or hair that seems to have no type of curl pattern and it feels really brittle, deep conditioning is key. Deep conditioners are designed to penetrate their hair follicles and deposit nutrients into your strands. And I personally like to deep condition once a week, just so that my hair is very hydrated and strong. Once I added this to my weekly regimen, I immediately saw changes. My hair was no longer brittle, it was no longer dry, it was actually very bouncy, and it had a little shine to it. The first thing that I noticed was that my hair actually did have a curl pattern. I remember when people used to say for 4C hair especially didn't have a curl pattern, but once your hair is moisturized and you keep maintaining its moisture, your hair will liven up and you'll see the difference. Like, you'll actually start seeing your coils, and it's just an amazing thing to like be on this natural hair journey, because for me, I had no idea how my natural hair looked. Like, I just saw it when that new growth was coming up after my perm, and I was just like, I don't want to deal with this stuff. But after I went natural and I'm learning about my hair and I'm experiencing how different products work with my hair, I love my hair texture and I wouldn't trade it for any other type, because this is me. My stable deep conditioners are some that you've probably already seen on my channel. The first one that I want to show you is TGIN's Honey Miracle Mask. This deep conditioner works well for shine, reducing breakage, and shedding. This is one of my top favorites. It's very moisturizing and it smells so good. Next are two from Alakay Naturals. You've seen this one on my channel. This is the Honey and Sage, which is my go-to. It gives your scalp that tingling feeling, not an irritation, because I have a very sensitive scalp, so I have to be careful. I have to be mindful of what I put on my scalp, because it will get irritated and be like, girl, no, don't do it, not today. But this works well to prevent dryness and an itchy scalp. The avocado cream is a new favorite of mine. I had to restock on this one. This one is so good. This one works well for improving elasticity, prevents hair thinning, and relieves scalp irritation. So I don't know if a lot of you saw my story time where I caught a yeast infection from using a Dr. Miracle's product. So I had medicated stuff, but I hate using, it was, the medicated stuff was, it stank. Like, I'm just gonna be completely honest. It had a very strong, nasty smell to it. So when I would just have to go somewhere like to work or something, and I didn't feel like smelling like a burnt tire, this right here was like, I didn't even, as soon as I tried this, I didn't even have to use the medical one that they gave me anymore, because this soothed my scalp so good. And this is why this is my best friend right now. The last deep conditioner that I want to show you, I mentioned in my previous video. I tried it out and I completely loved it. This is their Breakage Don't Despair Repair Mask. This works well at repairing damaged hair, and I also believe it's vegan friendly. This is a great brand, and I believe you can pick this up at Sephora. Just like how our skin needs an extra boost of moisture, our hair also needs to be kept hydrated during the cooler months as well, which is why I want to bring up the LOC method. The LOC method is an acronym for liquid, oil, and cream. It's a process used to seal in moisture by layering the products in the order of the acronym. I personally like to use the oil lash just because the oil is a sealant and it holds everything together, and it just makes the most sense to me. But using the LOC method will allow you to maintain moisture for up to 2 to 3 days. This will also prevent breakage, because when the cold air hits your hair, and if your hair isn't ready, it can cause damage and it can cause breakage. So this will just protect your hair for a little bit longer amount of time, just in case if you don't have time to really moisturize your hair every single day. It's really your preference on which kind of leave-in you want to use. Some may prefer a spray leave-in. This is Breage's Roscaro Milk, which is a reparative leave-in conditioning spray. And I love how natural this is. And this reminds me so much of my DIY spray conditioner, because it has no sulfates, no silicones, no parabens. It's vegan friendly. It has such a refreshing smell, and it just moisturizes your hair. Like, at first I didn't think that my hair texture could do a leave-in conditioner, just because I thought that I needed to layer on some real like thick moisture, but this right here is perfect for just refreshing your hair and giving it the moisture and nutrients that it needs. You can also use a leave-in that's more of like a cream texture, but it's really your preference. This is the Shea Moisture Strengthen, Grow, Restore Leave-In Conditioner. And we all know what creams are. Creams tend to be more thicker than leave-in conditioners, and they are also heavier. So I just want to show you one of my favorite creams as of right now, which is the Creme Brulee for kinks, curls, and coils, and this is by Bayaflor Naturals. I know you've seen my unboxing video, and since then I have been trying this product, and it has become one of my favorites. A lot of you hear a lot of time in my video that I have low porosity for before C hair, which means that it takes my hair longer to absorb moisture. This is amazing. It dissolves in my hair at a normal speed, and by the time I'm done, my hair is just, it has so much body, and it has so much, I want to say it has so much personality, because it's like, I don't know, my hair has a personality, and this brings it out, just like how shea butter brings it out. This is right next to my shea butter. For an oil, I like to use a heavier oil, which would be, one of my favorites is the jojoba oil. Yes, I said it right this time, because a lot of you guys always be getting on me on how to pronounce this. Jojoba oil. I love it when you guys correct me. I'm not even trying to be all nasty about it. I really like jojoba oil and olive oil, and you all know that my go-to oil is Jamaican black castor oil. Protective styling is one of the best ways to keep your hair protected from the weather. Whether it's box braids, twists, or wigs, these hairstyles are very low maintenance, and it keeps your hair out of harm's way. Protective styles are usually low maintenance because you're not having your fingers in your hair every single day styling, using styling tools, and altering your curl pattern. So protective styles are very good for maintaining length, health, and it also saves time so you can get extra sleep in the morning if you're not a morning person like me. So this concludes my top 5 tips for surviving these cold days that are just around the corner. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!